We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For we all like figgy pudding. For we all like figgy pudding. For we all like figgy pudding. So bring it out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome to the Fall 2025 Commencement presented by San Jac College. Presenting over the ceremony is this year's San Jac College Minnie Stevens Piper nominee, Mr. David Carpenter. He carries the college's ceremonial mace, which symbolizes the faculty's tradition of teaching excellence and a devotion to learning. Professor Carpenter, please take over.
Welcome, honored guests and graduation candidates. I'm Brenda Hellier, Chancellor of San Jacinto College, and I now declare that the Fall 2025 commencement ceremony is in session. Please stand and join me in saluting the flag with the national anthem. And gentlemen, please remove your caps. Yes, please remain standing for the invocation by Joshua Nicole Balabat, one of our graduates.
We recognize and understand there are different faiths and beliefs. Out of respect to everyone in attendance, as I provide this invocation, if you share a different belief, please take these next few moments to say your own prayer or take a moment of reflection. Today, O God, as we come together to celebrate this new class of San Jacinto College graduates, we ask your blessing. A new phase of life is upon them, and a new year arrives according to an ancient calendar. So our eyes, together with those of our friends and family gathered here, are on the future. May you give steadiness to those who will lead and confidence to those who will follow as they embark on new ventures. May your Spirit guide them and their goals and fill them with respect for the needs of their fellow men and women, and give each of us the gift of peace. Let it fill our hearts and guide our lives and work. We ask these blessings in fellowship and love. Amen.
Amen. You may please be seated. And thank you, Joshua. He actually goes by Nico. We appreciate him delivering this morning's invocation. Nico is being awarded the Associate of Applied Science and Medical Laboratory Technology. And during his time at San Jacinto College, he has served as president of the Medical Laboratory Technology Club, where he led numerous academic initiatives, community outreach events, and collaborations that strengthened student engagement in the clinical sciences. Originally from the Philippines, Nico is passionate about advancing medical diagnostics and research innovation. He plans to continue his education and pursue a career dedicated to improving laboratory quality and healthcare outcomes. Let's give Josh and Nico another round of applause. Our commencement ceremony is always the highlight of our year. And students, we are so proud of you. All the accomplishments you've achieved and your perseverance to reach your educational goals. I want each of you to look at the person next to you and tell them congratulations for their accomplishment. And great job to all of you. For the last 10 years, San Jacinto College has been named one of the top 10 community colleges in the country, as recognized by the Aspen Institute. This year, we were named a finalist with distinction for the 2025 Aspen Prize. This places San Jacinto College as the #2 community college in the nation and the #1 community college in Texas. That's out of more than 1,100 community colleges in the United States. And graduates, you're graduating from one of the best institutions, and we are so glad you chose us. I want all of you to know, students, faculty, staff, and administrators, that it's your hard work and your commitment that has led to this incredible recognition, and to each one of you, I say thank you. So students, you have willingly accepted the challenges associated with completing a degree or certificate from an institution of higher education. A fun fact for today is that our youngest graduate is 17, and our most senior graduate is 69. All right, so I'm interested in finding out a little bit more about our graduates, and so I've got one more pop quiz for you. So as I give you a question, I'm going to ask for you to stand if it applies to you. So first, if you're the first person in your family to achieve a higher education credential, could you please stand up? Let's give them a round of applause. All right, you can be seated. The second question, if you held a job while attending college, will you please stand up? Our students are working students, so thank you, and you can be seated also. And if you're a military veteran, would you please stand up? We have 68 veterans graduating this semester. I want to thank our veterans for their dedication to their country, to serving for us. We truly salute you. Thank you, and you can be seated. All right, question number 4. If you have a family member who's also graduating with you today or will soon be graduating, will you please stand up? All right. All right, you can be seated. And if you're a parent obtaining this higher education credential to do more for your family, would you please stand up? I know your family and your kids are proud of you. You can be seated. All right, if you received a Promise Scholarship or any other scholarship from our San Jacinto College Foundation, would you please stand up? Thank you to all of you. We know that this would not be possible without the generous financial support of donors, of people who believe in you, of your families, and your friends. And so I am confident that each one of you would say, without that help and support, you wouldn't be here today. And so graduates, would you please stand and join me in congratulating your family and your friends for all their support and thanking them? Let's give them a round of applause. All right, you can be seated. I'd like to recognize our platform guests. We have at the San Jacinto College a board of trustees. They're elected, they govern the college, they serve because they believe in the work that we do. They don't get compensation. And again, they're here today because they believe in our students. And so I'm going to ask the board members to stand, and we'll give them each a round of applause. We have Dan Mims, our board chair. We have Dr. Michelle Cantu Wilson. Keith Sinor. Chad Burke. Judy Harrison. and Larry Wilson. Thank you for all you do for San Jacinto College. And also with us today, representing the National Institute for Bioprocessing Research and Training, or NIBRT, from Dublin, Ireland, is John Meln. John, would you please stand? So this fall, San Jacinto College opened the Center for Biotechnology at our Generation Park campus. In partnership with NIBRT, the college is the exclusive provider of NIBRT licensed training in the southern part of the United States. This morning, we will have students graduating with a certificate or a degree in biotechnology, and they'll also receive their NIBRT certification. This is the gold standard in bioprocessing. And we thank NIBRT for participating and partnering with San Jacinto College to deliver the type of training that's important to the industry sector. So let's give Dr. Milne another round of applause. And at San Jacinto College, we're led by a leadership team we call the Strategic Leadership Team. Their names are listed in your program. I'd like to ask the members of the Strategic Leadership Team that are on stage to stand and be recognized. Thank you all. And at San Jacinto College, we have 3 employee organizations. They represent the faculty, the staff, and the administrators. The presidents of those groups are elected by their peers to serve for 1-year terms. With us today as part of the stage party, we have Mindy Murray, who's representing our Faculty Senate. Mindy, please stand. We have Heidi Kartzen-Daffner with the staff organization. And representing the administrators organization is Kevin Morris. And we also have many other administrators who are here to support and celebrate our graduates. I'd like the administrators who are on stage to stand and be recognized. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to ask all the faculty members present this morning to please stand and be recognized. I want to tell you, our faculty are focused on educational excellence. They're committed to our students. They're committed to holding the highest standards. They empower our students to be their best and to achieve their credentials that'll help make them be successful into the workforce and as they transfer to universities. And as our faculty are standing, I hope you notice the ones that are wearing the white stoles. These are faculty who have achieved Level 3 distinction in our Distinguished Faculty Recognition Program. This program recognizes outstanding teaching and innovation in the classroom and recognizes contributions to college initiatives such as tutoring, mentoring, and professional development. Let's give another round of applause for our faculty. Thank you all. And you can be seated. And we're a college that values student success, and we promote academic excellence through everything that we do. We want our students to complete what they start, and that takes everyone in our college focused on our students. And we have many staff members who are here working behind the scenes today to make sure that this event is a success. So let's give all those staff members a round of applause. It's actually about 200 that are working behind the scenes, so I thank each one of them. I have seen firsthand the dedication, the innovation, and the passion of our faculty, our staff, and our administrators, and our board. And to each one of them, I express my sincere gratitude. And now I'm going to call upon San Jacinto College Provost, Dr. Alexandra Aquana, who's going to recognize the outstanding accomplishments of our graduates.
Candidates for degrees and certificates who have achieved the highest grade point averages for credit earned in their programs at San Jac College are recognized each year at commencement. Grades are computed on a 4.0 basis, with the 4.0 grade points representing a grade of A. It is my honor and the honor of all San Jacinto College employees to recognize the students that have achieved the perfect 4.0 grade point average. This is accomplished through dedication and commitment to high standards. It is a privilege to have an opportunity to recognize this exceptional achievement, and I congratulate each and every one of our students. If you are graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA, would you please stand and be recognized? Great job. You may be seated. I call your attention to the gold-colored stoles that are worn by many of our graduation candidates. These stoles signify their membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the premier international honor society of two-year colleges. To become a member of Phi Theta Kappa, students must have completed at least 12 level credits at San Jacinto College and must have earned a minimum 3.5 GPA. San Jacinto College also has an outstanding honors program, which allows academically talented and highly motivated students an opportunity to receive honors credits in designated classes. Students who are admitted to the program must have demonstrated superior academic achievement with a grade point average of 3.25 or above. Several of our graduates joining us today have successfully participated in the honors program, and I'm proud to recognize these students today. So, would members of our Phi Theta Kappa and the San Jacinto College Honors Program please stand? The college congratulates you on your outstanding academic performance. You may be seated. Each year, we also have students from our partnering high schools who receive an associate degree or certificate prior to being awarded their high school diploma. Those are dual credit students or students in our early college high schools or early college academies. We recognize your hard work and dedication to earning your credential while in high school, and we congratulate you on your accomplishment. At this time, Kevin McKisson, College Registrar and Dean of Records Management, will certify to the Chancellor the candidates receiving degrees and certificates.
It is my honor to present the official certification for graduation. Will the candidates for degrees and certificates please rise for the official certification for graduation? Graduates, please stand. Today, we are graduating the class of summer and fall 2025. Madam Chancellor, I hereby certify to you that a thorough examination of the academic records of each of the candidates has been conducted by the Records Management Office. Based on the examination, I certify that these eligible candidates have fulfilled all requirements prescribed by the Board of Trustees for the degrees and certificates for which they have applied. Therefore, based on this certification and the authority vested in me as the Dean of Records Management and College Registrar, I recommend that the appropriate degrees and certificates be conferred upon these eligible candidates with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Chancellor Hellier, I recommend these candidates to you.
And Dean McKisson, you're really sure about all this, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Dean. It's a pleasure to accept the certification of the graduating classes of summer and fall 2025. So graduates, as you leave San Jacinto College, it's our hope that the education and the training you have received will enable you to attain your highest goals and ambitions. By the authority vested in me by the San Jacinto College Board of Trustees and by the laws of the state of Texas, I do hereby certify you as graduates of San Jacinto College. I charge you to conduct yourself in such a manner that you will reflect honor and credit to yourself and to your institution. Graduates, we're really proud of all of you. Congratulations. Audience, please join me in recognizing the newest graduates of San Jacinto College. So graduates, please be seated until your roll is called forward. And family and friends, while you wait for your graduate's name to be called, please notice in the program the many different degrees our graduates have earned. San Jacinto College graduates go to work, they transfer, and they contribute in several fields. And before I call our announcers to begin announcing the names of our graduates, I'd like to take a moment for a special presentation. Today, we bestow a posthumous degree in memory of Siham bin Mansur. Siham was a committed biotechnology student whose academic achievements and spirit embodied the values of San Jacinto College. Though her life ended far too soon this past semester, her pursuit of education, including her second degree from San Jacinto College, and her contributions to those around her continue to inspire us. To acknowledge the accomplishments that she had achieved and to honor her legacy, the Board of Trustees and San Jacinto College proudly confer upon Siham bin Mansur the associate degree in biotechnology. It's being awarded posthumously. I'd like to ask Siham's family that are in the ceremony today to please stand and invite her sister, Betty bin Mansur, to the stage to receive the degree on her behalf. And now, I call upon our announcers to begin announcing the names of our graduates. I'd like all the graduates to know that there will be no opportunity for an early exit today. And at the end of the ceremony, the marshals will guide the graduates out. And this will make sure that we allow all graduates to receive the proper recognition they deserve. So marshals, please begin escorting our graduates to the stage.
We will begin with awarding the associate degrees and certificate in biotechnology. The students who are awarded an associate degree have completed at least 60 hours in a course of study concentrated in an academic discipline or technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. The students who are awarded a certificate have completed at least 24 hours in a course of study concentrated in a technical field with a minimum GPA of 2.0. Dr. John Milne will also present these students with their NIBRT certification at this time. Venus Araya Maldonado, Biomanufacturing Technology. An Bon, Biomanufacturing. Felicity Cabrera, Biomanufacturing Technology. Caden LeBove, Biomanufacturing Technology. Fabio Lara, Biomanufacturing Technology. Tiffany McNeil, Biomanufacturing Technology. Kimberly Parrish, Biomanufacturing Technology. Mia Santa Maria, Biomanufacturing Technology. Abigail Herborn Osario, Biomanufacturing Technology. Laura Huen, Biomanufacturing Technology. Kyla Lever, Biomanufacturing Technology. Rosa Albizo, Bachelor in Nursing. Corina Alvarez, Nursing. Andrea Bueno, Nursing. Nikki Carter, Nursing. Kennedy Culpepper, Nursing. Maria Irene de la Cruz, Nursing. We will now award the bachelor's degrees. The students who are awarded a bachelor's degree have completed at least 120 hours in a course of study concentrated in an academic discipline or technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. The degrees being awarded at this morning's ceremony are the Bachelor of Science in Nursing and the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity. Evelyn Franco, Nursing. Alma Gallegos, Nursing. Yareli Garza, Nursing. Lizelle George, Nursing. Amy Guzman, Nursing. Emily Guzman, Nursing. Joseph Litza, Nursing. Ashley Okwasabon, Nursing. Melanie Ortiz, Nursing. Monica Ubre, Nursing. Janet Perez, Nursing. Leslie Rodriguez Rangel, Nursing. Latacia Ruffin, Nursing. Rebecca Salinas, Nursing. Barbara Sierra, Nursing. Tori Thomas, Nursing. Jennifer Vargas, Nursing. Salvador Vasquez, Nursing. Josette Zavala, Nursing. Adam East, Cybersecurity. Zachary Morrison, Cybersecurity. Melvin Abarca Oliva, Air Conditioning Technology. Ashlyn Adams, Construction Management. Mackenzie Adams, Accounting. Ashley Aguilera, Surgical Technology. Angel Alanis, Welding Technology. We will now award the associate degrees. The students who are awarded an associate degree have completed at least 60 hours in a course of study concentrated in an academic discipline or technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. The degree being awarded at this morning's ceremony is the Associate of Applied Science. Xavier Alanis, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Michaela Ali, medical imaging, magnetic resonance. Ashanti Alonso, process technology. Alexi Alvarado, surgical technology. Emily Alvarado, surgical technology. Federico Alvarado, process technology. Ofmara Alvarez, surgical technology. Natalie Amaya, medical radiography. Jashayla Anderson, health science vocational nursing. Samantha Anguiano, child development, early childhood education. Alexis Erebi, surgical technology. Evelyn Arevalo, instrumentation. Isaiah Arevalo, process technology. Adrian Arredondo, electrical technology. Ashley Arellano, surgical technology. Kira Porter, child development educational aid. Nadia Astorga, respiratory care. Alexis Avellaneda, welding technology. Gregory Avina, engineering design graphics. Giselle Aza, surgical technology. Brenda Badillo, surgical technology. Kevin Baez, process technology. Brooke Baker, criminal justice. James Ball, information technology, cybersecurity. Aylin Baltier, surgical technology. Jose Banda Lara, accounting. Chasten Barber, process technology. Tristan Vargas, information technology, cybersecurity. Joshua Nicolay Balatvat, medical laboratory technology. Mariah Barnett, mental health, clinical and counseling psychology. Donato Barrientos Arredondo, music, recording. David Balch, automotive technology, Mopar Chrysler. Sarah Beasley, business office technology, administrative assistant. Kayla Bell, medical radiography. Kendall Bennett, art and design. Brendan Bingaman, information technology, network administration, Cisco specialty. Kaylin Boff, health information technology. Jax Bohannon, medical laboratory technology. Joshua Bolthouse, music recording. Rachel Boulay, paralegal. Jabuyon, medical imaging, magnetic resonance imaging. Diona Braxton, paralegal. Christian Briagas, electrical technology. Raul Briones, instrumentation. Cassidy Brown, process technology. Jacob Brown, mental health, clinical and counseling psychology. Aline Bueno Davila, child development, early childhood education. Anna Bowie, engineering design graphics, mechanical. Ashley Burley, process technology. Jose Cabrera Ontiveros, art and design. Jacob Cahill, information technology, web applications development. Evan Campbell, process technology. Linda Cantu, information technology, cybersecurity. Manuel Cantu, music, recording. Juliana Cantu, child development, early childhood education. Cameron Carranza, culinary arts. Gabrielle Carruthers, culinary arts. Carolina Castañeda, surgical technology. Gael Castilleja, welding technology. Tio Chacon, criminal justice. Clara Chapa, child development, early childhood education. Sofia Cisneros, cosmetology operator. Brendan Klossner, Medical Radiography. Cassandra Colunga, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Angela Contreras, Health Information Technology. Felipe Contreras, Construction Management, Industrial Project. Maritza Contreras Ballin, Business Management, Entrepreneur. Carlos Coronado, Process Technology. Heraclia Cortez, Global Logistics Supply Chain Management. Maria Cortez, Real Estate. Ruben Cruz, Electrical Technology. Wendy Cruz, Global Logistics Supply Chain Management. Citlali Cruz, Culinary Arts. Juvel Cuellar, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Julia Curry, Cosmetology Operator. Maria Davalos, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Cheyenne Davenport, Nursing, Paramedic to RN Transition. Kristen Davis, Emergency Medical Services. Ashley Dawson, Surgical Technology. Rosalinda de la Rosa Reina, Surgical Technology. Holden Decker, Process Technology. Moses de Jesus, Process Technology. Jennifer Del Angel, Global Logistics Supply Chain Management. Crystal Deborah Loera, Medical Radiography. Marco Diaz, Process Technology. Zariela Diaz, Health Information Technology. Victoria Dimas, Surgical Technology. Alexis Din, Medical Radiography. Genesis Dominguez, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Natalie Dominguez, Process Technology. Samuel Durbin, Process Technology. Haley Ducey, Medical Laboratory Technology. Sarah Duran, Culinary Pastry Chef. Bishop Elizondo, Instrumentation. Brittany Elliott, Surgical Technology. Tammy Esparza, Health Science Vocational Nursing Pathway. Morelia Espinal, Construction Management Industrial Project. David Espinosa, Electrical Technology. Carolina Espinosa, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Eduardo Espinosa, Process Technology. Jaden Espinosa, Process Technology. Steve Espinosa, Process Technology. Destiny Espitia, Criminal Justice. Maria Estrada, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Angeles Evans, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Stratton Fine, Music Recording.
Maria Furman, Construction Management. Allison Flores, Culinary. Ismael Flores, Instrumentation. Maria Flores, Cosmetology Operator. Daniela Flores Morales, Real Estate. Angela Fontenot, Environmental Health and Safety. Sabrin Fontenot, Nursing. Journey Foster, Art and Design. Hennessy Franklin, Global Logistics Supply Chain. Ghislaine Fretch, Accounting. Jose Galarza, Instrumentation. Francis Gallegos, Mental Health Clinical and Counseling. Tanya Gallegos, Child Development. Francesca Gallo, Medical Radiography. Nicholas Garay, Art and Design. Alexander Garcia, Art and Design. Araceli Garcia, Business Management. Christopher Garcia, Culinary Arts. David Garcia, Process Technology. Edgar Garcia, Electrical Technology. Jacqueline Garcia, Health Science. Sylvia Garcia, Medical Imaging. Susan Garcia, Health Information Management. Eden Garcia Hodge, Process Technology. Jesse Garrido, Cancer Data Management. Anthony Garza, Process Technology. Ariana Gaviria, Health Science. Megan Gucciani, Process Technology. Ana Geraldo Benitez, Paralegal. Winfred Glover, Air Conditioning Technology. Sandy Gomez, Surgical Technology. Alexa Gonzalez, Medical Laboratory Technology. Giselle Gonzalez, Process Technology. Graciela Gonzalez, Medical Radiography. Jennifer Gonzalez, Paralegal. Jesus Gonzalez, Engineering Design Graphics. Karina Gonzalez, Business Management. Luis Gonzalez, Medical Radiography. William Gonzalez, Culinary Arts. Gerardo Gonzalez Garcia, Instrumentation. Ariana Gordon, Business Management. Sheldon Gore, Automotive Technology. Rachel Gosinski, Nursing. Mason Granberry, Process Technology. Charmine Grant, Health Information Technology. Courtney Green, Process Technology. Carter Gregory, Process Technology. Emily Guerra, Health Information Technology. Ricardo Guerra, Process Technology. Daniela Guerrero, Medical Laboratory Technology. Jose Guevara, Process Technology. Daniel Guevara Munoz, Criminal Justice. Carlos Guillen, Biomedical Clinical Equipment. Cheyenne Gutierrez, Business Management. Daira Gutierrez, Business Management. Diego Gutierrez, Process Technology. Matthew Guy, Instrumentation. Taylor Harper, Process Technology. Taylor Harris, Paralegal. Miranda Hart, Business Management. Delaney Hatfield, Culinary Arts. Angela Henderson, Health Information Management. Trinice Henderson, Nursing. Brooke Hernandez, Cancer Data Management. Javier Hernandez, Health Science. Jesus Hernandez, Automotive Technology. Jesus Hernandez, Medical Radiography. Jesus Hernandez, Process Technology. Carly Hernandez, Surgical Technology. Michael Hernandez, electrical technology. Roberto Hernandez, process technology. Viviana Hernandez, health science. Thanks. Aja Holden, surgical technology. Colleen Holman, medical radiography. Taylor Hovis, medical imaging. Amanda Howard, medical radiography. Shanta Howard, nursing. Navon Hulse, culinary arts. Ashley Hundley, medical laboratory technology. Haley Hunt, culinary arts. Elijah Hurtado, process technology. Chi Huynh, respiratory care. Lisette Infante, child development. Priscilla Izagare, surgical technology. Michaela Jackson, surgical technology. Nicole Jackson, art and design. Justin Jenkins, music recording. Adam Jimenez, process technology. Christian Jimenez, medical radiography. Valeria Jimenez, culinary pastry chef. Mackenzie Johnson, child development. Daniel Jones, process technology. Kanisha Jones, criminal justice. Oletha Jones, health information technology. Anthony Jorgensen, information technology, cybersecurity. Nicole Ketty, paralegal. Alyssa Keefe, nursing. Michelle Kingsbury, art and design. Jacob Kinsman, air conditioning technology. Fisher Nabnick, process technology. Jackson Knox, process technology. Samuel Coe, process technology. Tyson Kumar Misir, music recording. Elisa Landeros, engineering design graphics. Chase Lane, instrumentation. Desiree Langley, respiratory care. Daniel Langlois, business management. Raul Lara, instrumentation. Elvin Lewis, information technology. Troy Lindsay, process technology. Sean Lipscomb, information technology. Ricky Lloyd III, process technology. Jason Logan, process technology. Andrea Lopez, health science. Jennifer Lopez. Victoria Lopez. Zoe Lopez, child development. Augustine Lazoya, process technology. Jimena Luna, construction management. Inette Luviano, mental health and addiction studies. Anthony Mackay, electrical technology. Arturo Madrigal, information technology. Ramon Madrigal, information technology. Leisha Maldonado, surgical technology. Lily Maldonado, child development. Lucerita Mares, criminal justice. Abigail Martinez, Business Management. Alexandra Martinez, Child Development. Gabriel Martinez, Process Technology. Jessica Martinez, Child Development. Ramiro Martinez, Criminal Justice. Andrea Massey, Cosmetology Operator. Brianna Mata, Surgical Technology. Ray Magallanes, Child Development. Manuel Mata, Construction Management. Keandra Matthews, Surgical Technology. Abdallah Mazari, Process Technology. Vanessa McCorkle, Nursing. Ethan McCoy, Process Technology. Shantaria McDuffie, Criminal Justice. Ivan Medina, Surgical Technology. Ana Melendez Lasso, Nursing. Juan Mendez, Nursing. Matthew Mendez, Process Technology. Angelica Meza, Process Technology. Gerardo Mesa, Process Technology. Alejandra Miranda, Biomedical Clinical Equipment. Emily Moreles, Construction Management. Ryan Mon, Process Technology.
Jennifer Montoya, Surgical Technology. Amy Morales Perez, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Silvestre Morfin, Engineering Design Graphics, Mechanical. Anthony Morin, Air Conditioning Technology. Jose Munoz, Process Technology. Bryant Nájera, Medical Laboratory Technology. Brianna Narvaez, Criminal Justice. Angel Navarro, Air Conditioning Technology. Michael Navarro, Process Technology. Adrian Newton, Surgical Technology. Venant Amin Nosong, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Andy Nguyen, Process Technology. Swan Nguyen, Medical Radiography. Bianca Nieto, Fire Protection Technology, Firefighting. Edward Nino, Medical Radiography. Vince Noyedo, Medical Radiography. Yaneli Ocampo, Welding Technology. Peter Afan Uco, Medical Laboratory Technology. Jesse Olivares, Welding Technology. Tristan Olivo, Criminal Justice. Isaiah Olvera, Information Technology, Desktop Support and Microsoft Network Administration. Jaime Olvera, Construction Management, Industrial Project. Valeria Olvera, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Armando Orozco, Instrumentation. Liliana Ortiz, Surgical Technology. Miguel Ortiz, Instrumentation. Marlon Ortiz Ochoa, Health Science Medical Assisting Pathway. Belém Osuna, Surgical Technology. Angelina Padilla, Real Estate. Gabriel Padua, Surgical Technology. Gabriel Pagan, Process Technology. Daniel Palos, Instrumentation. Alondra Patino, Medical Radiography. Paige Peacock, Business Management. Ashley Peña, Medical Laboratory Technology. Elida Peña, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Jennifer Peña, Medical Radiography. Jubert Philly Penaflor, Biomedical Clinical Equipment Technology. Lilibet Peñalosa, Health Science Medical Assisting Pathway. Kenneth Perez, Process Technology. Leslie Perez, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Maria Ilse Perez, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Lucia Perez Infante, Medical Radiography. Joanna Perez Mendiola, Business Office Technology, Administrative Assistant. Victoria Perla, Business Office Technology Administrative Assistant. Caroline Finance Steelhood, Health Diesel Truck. Patricia Pinte, Surgical Technology. Rosimal Pirela Luzardo, Medical Radiography. Frederick Ferozzi, Maritime Transportation. Xavier Pisano, Instrumentation. Jason Porter, Music Recording. Rebecca Porter, Music Recording. Hannah Prevost, Medical Radiography. Skyla Pringle, Cosmetology Operator. Ruby Quiñones, Surgical Technology. Catherine Quintero, Criminal Justice. Megan Rader, Medical Radiography. Catherine Ramirez, Health Science Medical Assisting Pathway. Shamar Randall, Process Technology. Jessica Reyes, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Linda Pulido, Mental Health Clinical and Counseling Psychology. Catherine Reyes, Surgical Technology. Leslie Reyes, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Joshua Reyna, Air Conditioning Technology. Ruth Reyna, Process Technology. Kitana Riley, Art and Design. Vanessa Riojas, Construction Management, Industrial Project. Cynthia Rios, Accounting. Katia Rios, Medical Radiography. Denise Rivas, Electrical Technology. Iromi Rivas, Business Management. Hur Rizvi, Process Technology. Dominique Roberts, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Natalie Robles, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Lani Rochon, Medical Radiography. Jacqueline Rock, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Agustin Rodriguez Jr., Process Technology. Aliana Rodriguez, Surgical Technology. Alize Rodriguez, Health Science Vocational Nursing Pathway. Georgina Rodriguez, Medical Radiography. Jocelyn Rodriguez, Process Technology. Litzy Rodriguez, Business Management. Marissa Rojas, Cosmetology Operator. Marlene Roman, Paralegal. Jonathan Romero, Welding Technology. Natalie Romero, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Julian Roque, Process Technology. Brittany Ruiz, Health Science Vocational Nursing Pathway. Javier Ruiz, Process Technology. Christopher Rupley, Process Technology. Javon Russell, Air Conditioning Technology. Michael Ryan, Instrumentation. Dayanara Salazar, Process Technology. Lisa Salazar, Art and Design. Kathy Salas, Construction Management, Industrial Project. Griselda Salazar Tobar, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Luke Salinger, Instrumentation. Anthony Salinas, Construction Management, 4-sector specialty. James Salinas, Art and Design. Samantha Sam, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Jasmine Sampieri, Medical Radiography. Fatima Sanchez, Surgical Technology. Sarai Sanchez, Medical Radiography. Selena Sanchez, Medical Radiography. Veronica Sanchez, Health Information Technology. Zenita Sanders, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Ashley Santiago, Health Science Medical Assisting Pathway. Amelia Saucedo, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Asael Saucedo, Fixed Equipment Inspection Technology. Monica Saucedo, Surgical Technology. Patrick Scott, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Brian Santana Garcia, Business Management. Tyler Sizemore, Process Technology. Justin Skyver, Information Technology. Savon Smith, Process Technology. Kitara Smolinski, Maritime Transportation. Rodrigo Solache, Process Technology. Jeremy Solorzano, Maritime Transportation. Cristina Sosa, Medical Radiography. Joel Soto, Process Technology. Carla Soto, Medical Laboratory Technology. Daly Spears, Cosmetology Operator. Kevin Spencer, Process Technology. Stevie Stroder, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Brian Sturdivant, Art and Design. Crystal Suarez, Cosmetology Operator. Alicia Sweely, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Trisha Ta, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Alexis Tannehill, Respiratory Care. Diana Tejeda, Art and Design. Daniela Testamorino, Music, Recording. Brooke Toller, Medical Radiography. Carlos Tornes, Heavy Diesel Truck. Brianne Torres, Medical Imaging, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Edwin Torres, Paralegal. Ty Torres, Biomedical Clinical Equipment Technician. Unique Torres, Criminal Justice. Victor Torres, Medical Radiography. Aime Tobias, Surgical Technology. Amber Tran, Medical Radiography. Adriana Tristan Ramirez, Health Science Medical Assisting Pathway. Clara True Barreda, Nursing. Jennifer Tsock, Automotive Technology, Mopar Chrysler. Marilyn Valadez, Welding Technology. Melissa Vallejo Rodriguez, Surgical Technology. Logan Vanek, Medical Laboratory Technology. Brittany Vargas, Medical Radiography. Michael Vargas, Process Technology. Juan Vargas Urioso, Culinary Pastry Chef. Maria Becerra, Medical Radiography.
Noah Vega, Air Conditioning Technology. Darren Velasquez, Surgical Technology. Denise Viano, Medical Imaging. Maria Villalobos, Business Management. Amelia Villaran, Surgical Technology. Esther Villarreal, Nursing. Nancy Villarreal, Medical Radiography. Christopher Villatoro, Process Technology. Susana Vivia, Medical Radiography. Ty Walker, Process Technology. Max Ward, Paralegal. Giselle Vasquez, Process Technology. Siobhan White, Paralegal. Nathaniel White, Heavy Diesel Truck. Craig Williams, Business Management. Alexis Willis, Information Technology, Cybersecurity. Donnell Willison, Medical Technology, Radiology. Daniel Wright, Construction Management. Brianna Ibanez, Health Science. Blake Young, Electrical Technology. Yamilet Zayas, Health Information Technology. Emily Zuniga, Health Science. We will now award the certificates. The students who are awarded a certificate have completed at least 24 hours in a course of study concentrated in a technical field with a minimum GPA of 2.0. Kimberly Chu, Medical Imaging. Anna Doran, Long-Term Care Administration. Star Lu, Cancer Data Management. Ashley McKenzie, Medical Imaging. Samantha Valadez, Instrumentation Technology. Steve Rostro, Health Science. Kaylin Castillo, Welding. Montrevin Gillespie, Health Science. Augustine Gomez, Emergency Medical Services. Lee Holtz, Health Information Technology. Lucia Moreno, Health Information Technology. Samantha Perez, Health Science. Ashley Schaffman, Criminal Justice. Magdalena Acosta, Cosmetology Operator. Kevin Aguilera, Electrical Technology. Maria Ansira, Medical Assisting. Gabriela Arias, Cosmetology Operator. Jose Azua, Welding Technology. Aliseo Barrera, Welding Technology. Maria Bazodua, Culinary. Madison Blanton, Cosmetology. Ebony Bonton, Non-Destructive Testing. Reagan Bratcher, Cosmetology. Kaylee Bundy, Cosmetology Operator. Gregorio Calderon, Welding Technology. Faith Calvillo, Cosmetology Operator. Sharon Cardenas, Cosmetology. Rachel Case, Cosmetology Operator. Taryn Casey, Cosmetology Operator. Alexa Chavez, Cosmetology Operator. Edgar Chavez, Electrical Technology. Brian Cordova, Welding Technology. William Cox, Information Technology. Rebecca Davis, Cosmetology. Jasmine Denham, Cosmetology. Emma Elmore, Cosmetology Operator. Ana Escontrias Garcia, Cosmetology. Evelyn Estrada, Art and Design. Abigail Evans, Cosmetology Operator. Erica Feliz Batista, Child Development. Alexis Flores, Air Conditioning Technology. Ashley Flores, Cosmetology. Giselle Garcia, Cosmetology Operator. Jesus Garcia, Welding Technology. Brian Garcia Ramirez, Automotive Technology. Ricardo Garib, Cosmetology Operator. Arlen Garza, Pharmacy Technician. Michaela Garza, Cosmetology. Shali Doucet, Cosmetology Facial Specialist. Carlos Gomez, Welding Technology. Desiree Gomez, Cosmetology Operator. Victor Gomez, Welding Technology. Jocelyn Gonzalez, Cosmetology. Liz Gonzalez, Medical Assisting. Janessa Gums, Cosmetology. Jade Heredia, Cosmetology. Mia Hernandez, Cosmetology. Michelle Hernandez, Business Management. Hong Huang, Pharmacy Technician. Caleb Hughes, Welding Technology. Ailey Jimenez, Pharmacy Technician. Victoria Lara, Culinary Arts. Kathleen Lee, Cosmetology. Donna Leha, Cosmetology. Ashley Linhart, Cosmetology. Daisha Lopez, Cosmetology. Jessica Lopez, Cosmetology. Zoila Lopez, Pharmacy Technician. Priscilla Marcus, Cosmetology. Mariah Maldonado Donez, Cosmetology Operator. Ashley Martinez, Cosmetology Operator. Jennifer Martinez, Health Science. Jessica Martinez, Cosmetology. Celine Martinez, Pharmacy Technician. Tatiana Martinez, cosmetology. Diamond Lee Mata, cosmetology. Samantha Medina, business management. Carissa Mendoza, cosmetology. Olivia Miller, cosmetology. Margarita Miranda, medical assisting. Jocelyn Montemeyer, medical assisting. Aida Morales, cosmetology. Javier Moreno Trevino, electrical technology. Duong Nguyen, pharmacy technician. Ruth Morrison, culinary arts. Bao Nguyen, pharmacy technician. Nat Hui Nguyen, pharmacy technician. Tri Truc Nan Nguyen, pharmacy technician. Herman Ordonez Gomez, construction management. Carlos Ortega, engineering design graphics. Anthony Ozuna, non-destructive testing. Justin Padilla, cosmetology operator. Jada Parada, cosmetology. Gary Parker, air conditioning technology. Abigail Pina, cosmetology operator. Erica Perez, cosmetology operator. Lisette Perez, welding technology. Haley Pistole, cosmetology operator. Sharika Prijin, criminal justice. Deanna Prieto, cosmetology operator. Alize Ramirez, cosmetology operator. Mario Ramos, automotive technology. Annalisa Reyes, welding technology. Roberto Rodriguez Barrientos, welding technology. Domingo Rojas Duran, automotive technology. Antonio Salas, information technology. Nalani Salazar, cosmetology operator. Marlene Salgado, cosmetology. Helena Sanchez, cosmetology, facial specialist. Amalia Silva, cosmetology, facial specialist. Aubrey Smith, pharmacy technician. Brady Smith, automotive technology. Cindy Smith, business office administrative assistant. Gladys Salache, cosmetology operator. Jonathan Tellez, culinary arts. Anastasia Tennyson, cosmetology operator. Jose Torres, information technology. Isabella Triana, cosmetology. Maria Vargas, cosmetology. Carmen Villa, cosmetology. Jesse Ventura, welding technology. Jacqueline Villegas, cosmetology operator. Merlot Wagner, pharmacy technician. Kadrick Wesley, massage therapy. Chloe West, cosmetology operator.
Zanae Whiting, pharmacy technician. Claire Willoughby, cosmetology facial specialist. Danielle Wimberly, information technology applications programming. Gabby Cermeño, welding technology combination welder. Nadia Barrios, nursing LVN RN transition pathway. Ruby Partida, criminal justice. Alejandro Villarreal, air conditioning technology. Rosebel Chavez, process technology. Tristan Matoyer, instrumentation. Johnny Garcia, instrumentation. Eulalio Alvarado, instrumentation. Hannah Casas, cosmetology operator. Stephanie Perez, accounting. William Longstreet, art and design. Gary Ferrick, process technology. Luis Vargas, process technology. Blanca Carcano, Nursing, RN. Solina E, Medical Assisting. Ariel Mercado, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Felipe Martinez, Natural Science. Maya Hickey, Engineering Design. Jason Cooks, Pharmacy Tech. Ty Pruitt, Maritime Transportation. Danny Lee, Process Technology Art. Kaylin Nelson, Process Technology. Kevin Robertson, Biomedical Clinical Equipment Technology. Alexis Black, Cosmetology Operator. Lancia Dodd, Licensed Vocational Nursing. Anthony Uskanga, Welding Technology. Jose Martinez, Welding Technology, Combo. Nicholas Rivera, Electrical Technology. Leslie Gonzalez, Real Estate. Christian Sanchez, Electrical Technology. Alex Borja, Process Technology. Hector Rojas, Welding Stick Pipe Welder. Kael Gorley, Welding Technology. Kerry Makatura, Culinary Arts. Skyler Andrick, Cosmetology Facial Specialist. Brianna Lopez Fernandez, Cosmetology Facial Specialist. Nadia Escalante, Mental Health Clinical and Counseling Psychology. Analisa Segura, Cosmetology Operator. Jonathan Borjas, Air Conditioning Technology. Tyson Langford, Cook Air Conditioning Technology. Francisco Martinez, Construction Management Industrial Project. Cirilla Joseph Brown, Respiratory Care. Derek Howard, Process Technology. Alexis Castro, Instrumentation. And the last person to receive a degree is Megan Thomas, Dance Instructor.
All right, will all the graduates please stand? For all those graduates receiving a bachelor's or associate degree, in honor and celebration of your new status as a degree holder from San Jacinto College, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, I present to you the bachelor's degrees, the associate degree graduates, and the certificate recipients of San Jacinto College. There they are. All right, graduates, I'm going to have you sit one more time. For all of you who are graduating today, I congratulate you on your accomplishment of this goal. However, the credential that has been conferred is more than a mark of achievement. It represents both a culmination and a new departure. The pursuit of education does not end for you today. Rather, it's a beginning, a commencement towards the future, because we never stop learning. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate these accomplishments of these fine graduates. We're so proud of all of you. Graduates, please remain seated until a marshal assists you in exiting, and guests, please remain seated while the graduates exit. And now we'll start the processional.